Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions, there are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Hey guys, Bijuu Mike here. This is one of the most requested games I've ever had on my channel, and it's Slay the Princess. I haven't seen anyone play this before. I've seen it everywhere. I don't know what it's about. I'm assuming we're gonna slay a princess, but I don't know. So this is the pristine cut. I'm guessing this is the director's cut or something. I don't really know, but every single day, every day, I've been meaning to play this game. So yeah, let's start it. It's not gonna be the whole game in this episode, but as always, guys, smash like. And sorry, I have to zoom it in slightly because there's a problem with OBS where it doesn't matter. I basically have to zoom in just a little bit. So I'm sorry if things get cut off. This game does not let me record it in full screen. I don't know why. But with that being said, let's see what Slay the Princess is. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Well, I know there's going to be a princess in it.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, that's not good. Explorer. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? We're not supposed to know that yet, right? Okay, so I have a bunch of choices. Turn around and leave? Sweet, there's so many like choices. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Oh my god, there's gonna be so many endings, isn't there? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. Yeah, how about what? The end of the world? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
You gotta tell me why, though. Yeah, but how can a princess locked away in a basement in the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Oh, no pressure then, huh? Okay, do you have any evidence to back this up? That sounds pretty reasonable to ask. I'm sold, let's get this over with. Oh, okay, actually, yeah, this is a pretty good response. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say that she is, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Her words are made of honey? Oh yes, also I forgot to mention that my mic, I got a new mic thing, so it's gonna sound different. I'm working on it. I think it sounds okay for now. There's definitely no background noise, which is nice. But yeah, let me know what you think about that as well.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Okay.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Okay.
You make your
Whatever
way
you
up
say.
the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yeah, something about Mario.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin. What's the worst that can happen? I'm sure terrible things are gonna happen.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Yeah, what's up with the claw, though?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright. So this game is the opposite of Mario? That's fine. Okay. Take the blade. I guess we should take the blade, right? Like, why would you not?
You take the blade from the table.
Oh.
It'd be rather difficult.
I got a blade on my thing now.
And save the world without it.
Okay. I guess we're gonna enter the basement. I mean, I mean, it might, maybe he's right. Maybe we should have the knife.
The basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh, I expected her to have an accent.
She sounds dangerous.
Who's there?
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Okay. Hi! Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Dang, I bet like second playthroughs of this game would be so funny. Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
If she's a princess, why is she chained up?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
How did you know? How did you know? Oh, maybe we're not the first one. No way, why would you even think that? Okay, you got me. Nuh-uh. Let's say nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her.
Yeah.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
No, it is not. Tighten your grip, drop it. Okay, listen. I want to know more about her, so we're gonna see. We're gonna drop it. Maybe I'll regret it, maybe I won't.
Out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor.
The narrator's getting mad.
Clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Yeah, we should talk a little bit.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
I'm getting scared.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
A relationship? Yeah. Are you coming on to me? That's what I was thinking, right? I guess that's what we should say.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
I was just wondering, I just wanted to clarify. I thought it was important to start this off right if we clarified, right? Okay, how would I get you out of here? Okay, I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. I don't know, do you guys want me to read off all of these? Because I want to do it. I would like to ask, why is she down there? Okay, what's your name? How about that? That's a good starter.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Okay. What did she do to get down here?
Detail. You can't trust her.
Okay, Oh, this is a good question. Hey, there's people out here that think that you're going to end the world or some stupid thing like that. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
I did tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world.
Oh, she's good.
I think.
All right, let's let her free. She's good. She said it. She said it. She's cleared.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Oh, okay.
Just how long has she been down here?
That's what I want to know too.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so
that's what I was thinking.
dangerous?
Look at it, she's smiling. Look at that, this beautiful smile with her dead, cold eyes. You know, if I'm being honest, I am more inclined to trust you than I am to trust them. True, like, we really don't know anybody, so I will say that.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
We'll see.
Sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We can figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Okay. Actually, I just changed my mind. I don't trust you. Let's see. Well, I still have a few more questions before I decide what to do.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Okay, how long? Wait. Okay, I guess how long you been down here?
Too long.
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Okay, how would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
Shut up, narrator.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, girl?
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
She wants to use the knife to cut some salami. She's hungry.
She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Okay, she's got a crown and everything, though.
You know why you're here.
I don't know why I'm here. Okay, I'm getting you out of here. Examine the chains. I'm going to keep you locked away down here for at least for a little bit. We can get to know better each other. Slay the princess. Okay, I'm getting you out of here. Let's just do this. I kind of want to help her.
Kidding.
Nah, yeah. The narrator. I kind of want to make the narrator mad. I literally don't know anything about this game, so like, I'm just gonna do whatever for now until I have a reason not to.
Chains binding the princess to the wall.
What's the worst that could happen?
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs and let's see if the key's there. All right.
I'll be here.
Okay.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Are you kidding me?
Is someone else here?
Someone else locked me in there. It was the narrator, wasn't it? Hey, let me out of here. Try the door. Yeah, that's what we do first.
But it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
It's the narrator. He's locking us in here. You piece of crap. Okay. Let me out of here.
And pleas are met with silence. I'll
Stop
repeat
narrating.
Once again, you're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Okay, I guess we're going back
You
down.
make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
But why would I?
Easier for whom?
Yeah.
Easier for everyone.
I
You know-
heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
That's
You
crazy
won't
talk.
like what happens if you do that.
I'm saving the now I hate the narrator. Now I want to save the princess.
Against
Oh!
your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive.
Oh, she ain't normal. She got no reaction.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stuff.
Oh my God.
She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eyes.
She ain't worried about dying or
How
what?
is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, you know what? If she can do that, I'll be on her side, okay? Actually, I don't trust her at all, but, you know, I've already committed, so let's go to the locked door.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Stop. Wait, I was wondering why we have this claw thing, and look at our hands. It freaking looks crazy. What are we?
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Oh, wait, oh, warn her. Warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
I like the moving thing.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Dude, she got some anime eyes though. Look at those eyes. Even for anime standards, that's pretty crazy. She definitely ain't human. I don't know what she is, but...
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Yeah, I can see the conflict in yours too.
I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hand.
Hey, you don't gotta stab me, right, after all I've done? It's cause my nails, huh? Huh, you don't like my nails? Don't judge me!
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Aw.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is.
Did I
Everything goes
already
dark
get the first ending?
And you die. I hope it was worth it.
Chapter 2, The Prisoner. Oh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Hey, shut up!
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Wait, it says chapter 2 though. Okay, hey, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Oh, it's one of those games, okay.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out
skeptic?
of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying. I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
This is more than just deja vu though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing really happened. Turn around and leave. Yeah, what if we do that? No, he's not gonna let us.
I'm not so sure running away is the best idea. We're not the only person stuck here. What about her? Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
I was gonna try.
You don't know where you're going.
Okay, fine. I'll go to the I'll go. All right, let's see. Or we can lie about it. The only thing matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. Okay, quietly continue down the path from the cabin. Actually, no, I kind of want to go back to the cabin. I don't know why I picked that. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction now.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever. Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Oh, yeah, we're still going away from the cabin, I guess.
That's strange.
It also
looks like
leads to
this
the
path
cabin.
Also leads to the cabin.
It's all the cabin, isn't it? Oh god. Okay, I'm going in the cabin. Sheesh.
That's great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly.
Okay.
Good. Going back to the cabin is the only way we can get to the bottom of things.
Dude, it's the same person. The skeptic and the narrator. They're the same voice.
The interior of the cabin is
It's
less
changed.
a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
If we don't take the blade, I can't kill her. I won't be able to kill her. At least I don't think so. Let's enter the basement. Yeah, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. That is a good point.
Definitely did not. Does a mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should.
Yeah. If this was a book, I would never know that was on the wall.
There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
I think you know what we have to do.
Okay, I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
Let's not get caught up in vanity, but we should definitely take a closer look. Whatever it is, he must not want us to know about it.
Is this some sort of rehearsed bit? Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
Yeah, we're going to the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand
We're...
against the cabin.
Oh my god, we're Beauty and the
Do you know
Beast.
how ridiculous you look right now.
Yeah, like, why are we a freaking beast, though?
But it was there a second ago.
And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Okay, yeah, so he's hiding our appearance for some reason. Okay, enter the basement.
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
Are you sure? What if she, I don't know, turns it against us?
Against
Which I'm
us?
bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner.
Yes, I'm sure.
Turns it against you? She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it to
That's
her,
why I didn't want to take it.
which you won't be doing because she's an existential threat to the entire world.
Okay. I'm trusting you.
Hey, don't I get to say here? What's the big idea? Yeah, I don't want to take it.
Yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go.
And who even is the skeptic?
Wonderful.
Okay.
You do exactly that.
I guess I don't got a
Sweeping
choice.
the blade from the table before proceeding to the basement.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it.
This is like a brand new, whatchamacallit, what's the game name? Stanley Parable.
No, you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving on.
I guess we have to take the blade. Alright, I don't get a choice.
The door to the basement creaks open.
Why is it
revealing
different
an old
now?
stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us?
She did?
You
Oh.
walk down the stairs
Whoa.
and lock eyes with the princess.
I was...
She looks
What?
up at you.
She even
The
looks
heavy collar
different.
around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall?
That's what I was
Odd
saying
that in a
last
place
time. I
where
was gonna
everything
say
seems
that.
to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just gonna leave her here. Yeah. Sit with her. Sit with her. Maybe this time we'll get through to her.
But she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Okay, sit where you were told. Sit closer. What happens if we break the rules? Okay, let's just sit where we're told.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
My intentions, what do you mean? Okay, I've actually been here before. I'm the one, am I the only one who remembers that? Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated
Yeah, you gotta tell me
things.
what's going on here.
It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
Yeah, I can't be the only person. I'm surely nobody slays the princess, right? Because it's like, wait, why? Why are we doing
The
this?
situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
A contingency for what?
For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
That's pathetic.
I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that.
What is going on?
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
Yeah, but everyone's in on this. Everybody knows that this day has been repeated.
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
It's too late. I know too much.
I won't.
Yeah, I won't.
Give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Okay. Yeah, let's just keep exploring. Yeah, the obvious answer is like, she's not even a threat. I'm just gonna leave you here. But I do want to know about that other chain. Yeah, I was wondering about that the first day. What, that other chain on the wall, who is it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Why?
Maybe it'll fit.
Oh, what kind of look is that?
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Hey, maybe I want to now. Let's inspect the shackle, shall we? What if we just log ourselves off? I just want to make the narrator so angry. Yeah, actually, but I want to know too, like, what happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I don't know if I buy that.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Okay, yeah, let's inspect the shackle.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Okay, I want to do the opposite of what you say.
Why is that?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know. Maybe it will.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
This is the same thing as the mirror.
What if he's telling the truth?
He isn't.
I am.
Inspect the shackle.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
That's not what I expected to happen.
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
That's why I didn't want it anyway.
Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Become your own jailer.
Yes.
Hey, it's not so bad. Hey, what's up, girl? Oh wait, she's over here. Hey, what's up? How you doing? You doing all right?
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
What are we supposed to do now?
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
That's crazy. The knife's just out of reach.
That's horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
Ooh, but I don't know how. Wait in silence. Did you know that this was gonna happen to me? That's a good question.
No.
No. Okay, what should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Okay, but she has memories of other past lives, though. And it's no wonder why she did that to her arm if she knew that she was gonna grow it back. Why, though? Not one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
That's rude.
So, we're both stuck here. Yeah, she really isn't one for small talk.
You
Wait
and
in
the princess
silence.
wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent. At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
But if you could just tell me why.
How exactly does that work?
I'm mad that we can't even ask her why.
It just does. But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same.
This isn't even a cabin anymore.
If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
He is very skeptical.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there, but then they get larger.
This is like some sort of D&D sort of deal, right? It's like he's giving the narrator ideas and stuff. Okay, hey, have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk. Remember?
Still rude.
Yeah. Okay, continue to wait in silence. She sort of sounds like Michaela Laws a little bit. I don't think it is her though, but I could be wrong.
To change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happens to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass, until suddenly, there are no walls. And then... And?
So we can leave now.
I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
Did I already beat the game? What the heck?
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
What's happening? Oh! Okay. But you don't get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her stead.
Where did she go? Should we try
What's
and
up with the
find her?
arms?
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Okay, I don't know where she went and I don't know how we even go about looking for her. The narrator's gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Let's approach the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
No. Let's approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Oh, it's you. What the heck is he? You are alone in a place that's empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, what the heck? You were at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What the hell is going on? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Is it making her talk? I don't know what I am, yeah.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of the fragile vessel. Yeah, I guess we should ask her about that.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is determined, but also cautious. One that would rather let the world move around her than move it herself. She will make for a patient heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Okay, are you what sent me to slay the princess?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Okay, let her out of there, yeah.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Well, it's no reason why she cut, or no wonder why she cut her arm off. She got so many.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Okay, do you know the narrator? Yeah, that's a good question.
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Okay, are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Okay, but were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Good point. Destroy your body, attack the entity. Okay. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? I guess we should pry out as much information as we can.
I know only that they are.
Do you know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? Is that implying that there was no way to kill her from the beginning? How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now, unfinished, dry,
Well, crap.
hollow.
I guess we don't got much of a choice then, huh? Can I try attacking her again? I regret not picking that. Are you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay. I'm not going back. Wait. Yeah, what happens? I mean, it's just, we're here, right?
And I'll wait with you.
Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long
Eventually, she has to run out of patience too. She's like, you know what? Maybe I could wait forever, but that's a long time.
I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage.
It's crazy how many choices are on this game, though.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Did she shut the game? She shut the game down. Okay, I haven't changed my background yet, all right? This is like default.
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Attempt to outwait your destiny. I wonder if we would have changed the date and time, would something happen? Okay, I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're gonna do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you gonna do if I help you? Yes, please. Slide it.
How can I know? I am flickers and
Oh my
something
goodness.
sprawling
Oh my
and
goodness.
unilluminated.
Okay, just make me forget, all right? Just make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Bring the prisoner to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
The
is a
real
cabin.
Slay the Princess starts, you'll know when you
And
see
in
it?
the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're
Okay.
here to
You can set previously seen dialogue by hitting the tab on your keyboard and, oh, okay, let's do that. Okay, you're here to slay her. If you don't, it'll be the end of the world. I mean, should I just go ahead and try it? Just kill her? They said they want perspectives, right? That could be a perspective. Let's actually try it. Right, let's just see what happens. All right, we'll silently continue to the cabin.
You make your
Okay. Okay, take the blade. Enter the basement. I love that they let you skip. Hi, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
great job.
She
You gave
sounds
away
cool
the
about
element
it.
of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Yeah, let's just do it. No
You
regrets.
walk down the stairs and
Okay.
lock eyes with the
You weren't kidding when you
princess.
said you were here
There's
to
a
kill
heavy
me.
chain around her wrist, binding her to the
Okay.
far wall of the basement.
Still your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
I could throw it.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's
I ain't
armed.
scared.
If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Screw it. Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Oh, dang. She actually looks scared, though.
You feel
Oh.
flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
That was easy. That was
I'm
surprisingly
best
easy.
dressed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Well, that looks dead.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Yeah, I kind of believe that.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing.
She explodes?
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't
She's
we?
supposed to be dead.
Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Okay, now let's check for a pulse.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck.
With our weird
holding
claws.
your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive?
Do you
You
want
just saved
her
the entire
to be
world from
alive?
annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question?
Oh!
Wait, what was that? You know what that was. That was the sound of...
How is that possible? Why won't
by
you
another.
die?
I guess I won't be dying
Oh!
alone after all.
She got sharp teeth.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now.
Snap!
You collapse
All
to
right.
the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
Ow.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
Wait, she actually wasn't dead?
An eye for an eye.
But she's gonna die
A
now.
life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were so close.
Aw.
Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you, for whatever that's worth.
Well, save the world, even if we're not in it.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, now we're on chapter 2 again, the Razor. Was it called the Razor before?
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay.
And
Okay, what a crazy freaking game, man. I guess we'll just end it there for now. Let me know if you want more. Honestly, I really want to play more because now I need to know what the heck is the point of this game? You kill her, you don't kill her. Nothing happens either way. So what is the point? Is there going to be something spectacular at the end? I don't know, but this game is crazy. Yeah, smash like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.